afternoon. Thank you for joining Daily Check-In with Russell of Hotels. You know how I do it. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, I do this daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Today is Thursday, so happy Thursday to everyone. Thursday, July 3rd. So what does that mean tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 4th, right? So is this the last day of the week? Okay, so maybe so for some people. Some of us still got stuff to do tomorrow, you know what I mean? But for the most part, this is it. This is a wrap and waiting for the weekend. Okay, so hope you guys are doing well. I think I said that. Yeah, it's like 4 o'clock here, right? So that means it's like 7:16 on the East Coast. All right, but that's okay. I always say I'm gonna do it. I'm consistent with that. So you ain't gotta worry about that. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, right? So that means Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's all about the daily check-in with Russell of Hotels. And then on Tuesdays, it's that live hospitality talk show that everyone's talking about. That is called On Air with Russell of Hotels. That show will be number 304. Yes, I've done 300 episodes and counting, right? So there you go. So this show doesn't have to be that long. Okay, so we're gonna get to it. But anyway, before I get started, of course, I'm always going to say I showcase a hotel. Every time that I do a show like this, 5 days a week, 5 days a week, I'm showcasing a hotel. Today happens to be the Hilton in Culver City. It's right down the street from where I live, right? So I'm like, why not showcase the Hilton, Culver City down the street? Now, the official name I want to say is the Hilton Los Angeles, then Culver City, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's in Culver City, so that's the name I'm going to give it today. All right. So there you go. Hilton Culver City on the corner of Sepulveda and Centinela. So what's the important part about this hotel? It's recently renovated. I mean, a 100% complete renovation. Maybe 3 years ago, I want to say that it reopened. So you got a brand new product. I mean, you got that color scheme that I love. That kind of California beachy kind of feel, if you will. And one good thing about it is not too far from LAX, which is the airport. It's not too far from Los Angeles International Airport. So if you want to be close to the airport but not be at the airport, this is the place to be because it's close to movie theaters as well as restaurants and stores and things like that. There's a mall right across the street from there. So can you get a better location? I don't think so. So I mean, I love the hotels at the airport, but they are at the airport. So if you want to be a little bit away from the airport, maybe, I don't even know if it's maybe a couple miles, straight shot on Sepulveda, because for anyone that knows, Sepulveda is the major street that goes into the airport. So it feeds right into LAX. You don't even have to get out the street. You just basically veer in right into LAX. So it's the best place to be as far as I'm concerned. And the hotel is great. Service is great. And as you can see, every time I change a scene, you'll be able to see the hotel. So there you go. Hey, the comment section is open. I'm live on YouTube, live on LinkedIn. Make your comments. If you don't follow me on LinkedIn, if you don't follow me on LinkedIn, please do so. If you don't follow me on YouTube, shame on you. You should, because you can make comments in real time. So make sure, if you don't subscribe to my channel, please do so. Hit that subscribe button. Once you go to Russell Hotels on YouTube, hit the button, bing, and it'd be like, oh my God, I can subscribe, or I am subscribed. So anytime you get a notification, or anytime I go live, you get a notification. You'll receive a notification. Okay, so that's what it's all about. And if you make comments, I will put your comments on the screen in real time. Can you beat that? So the whole world can see what Joe Smith said. Like, Joe, what did Joe Smith say? Oh, he's a jerk. Oh, I can't believe he said that about Russell of Hotels. Anyway, that's just an example of what you can put up there. Okay, so anyway, let's move on. These things don't have to be that long. I typically try to shoot for about 20 to 25 minutes. A lot of times I go over, but we're going to see about today. All right, we'll see about today. Real quick, I always show this because you may not have known top 50 social media influencers in global hospitality for 2025. That's me, right? Yeah, Russell of Hotels, one of those people, one of the 50. So shout out to the other 49. Appreciate you guys. A lot of them I follow. A lot of them are, friends or whatever that we've collaborated with, and I appreciate them. So I just want to let people know because people may not have known, right? they don't know unless you tell them. So sometimes you got to be your best advocate. You have to be your best advocate for your brand. No one else is going to do it. It all starts with you. So when something like this happens, I have to let everyone know, right? And the best way for me to let people know is on social media, on the platforms that I, showcase or do or whatever. So, because like I said, it's you that lets people know what happens, not everyone else. You cannot rely on everyone else. So there you go. I said it. The blog. Okay, so my blog is updated. So yesterday, well, every time I do daily check-in or on air with Russell of Hotels, there's always a topic, and the topics are always going to be on the blog. Yesterday, I said I'm going to do it after the show, and I didn't do it until about 15 minutes ago. So my bad. So I apologize for that. But the topic that I discussed yesterday is on the blog, as well as today's topic is already on there. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to write notes. You don't have to, go get a paper and pencil or try to commit things to memory. You don't have to do that because they're on the blog. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to be. Before the show, when I start talking about the blog, I'm always supposed to say, hey, the information is there, so don't worry about it. Well, today that is the case, right? So yesterday I kind of fibbed a little bit and said it was going to be there, but it wasn't. But you know what? I apologize. So anyway, once again, if you don't know where the blog is, just go russellofhotels.com. That's all you have to do. Simple. russellofhotels.com. Go to the blog, drop down, hit the button, bing, and everything that I talked about, discussed for the last, year, whatever, it's there, including hotel information, including you can go to the website and peruse the website. A lot of information there about me, how I started, why I started, when I started, all that kind of stuff. So all the things that all the questions you have, like, oh my God, I have so many questions for him. Well, a lot of those questions can be answered on the blog, right? Or on the website. So check it out. But if you're not, if that's not sufficient enough, my email is there. You can always email me, russell@russellofhotels.com, and I'll give that again at the end of the show. And my phone number is there as well. So I'm not going to tell you what my phone number is, but if you want to go to my website, it's there. I'm an open book, so you can always find me. So there you go. So let's get into the topic. Hotel sales. Now, I've been on this sales kick. I've been on the sales people stuff for a while, okay? It's not being on it. It's just basically, educating, because what I do, sometimes I have to remove myself from where I am today and put myself in the situation if I was back on property, okay? Because a lot of people know that I used to be a sales manager, director of sales and marketing, general manager, started off as a housekeeping manager. So, my whole career spanned 25 to 30 years, right? So with that, you amass a lot of experience, right? So sometimes I always have these out of body experiences, right? So if I wasn't doing what I'm doing, if I'm not Russell of Hotels, if I'm back on property, what would I be doing differently? And these are some of the things that I come up with. And a lot of things have to do with being a salesperson, because salespeople make or break the hotel as far as revenue is concerned, okay? Getting business in, okay? Keeping business. That's a sales manager's job. Marketing and sales is the director of sales and marketing's job, right? So a lot of things have to do with selling, like direct selling, me to you, business to business, or, marketing. A lot of things, marketing, branding, all those kind of things. So that's I spend a lot of time dealing with that stuff, because if I remove myself from where I am today and go back on property, oh my God, it'd be so different these days, because I know a lot more, right? So I'm more entrenched in social media. I understand it. I know how I can, take your brand from A to Z. You know what I mean? Sometimes we take our brand only to C, and we're like, well, that's all we can do, and this is the best thing. No, you got other letters to get to, right? So, but yeah, so those are things that I have learned. And of course, I want to pass that information along to people. So there you go. So that's how I come up with some of these things, and that's what I want to do. So that's the whole background to a lot of stuff that I talk about. So anyway, today is, like I said, I'm on the sales tip, right? So today is no different. Hotel sales teams should think like content creators. What is a content? Well, I'm a content creator. anytime you put things on social media, you're creating content. If it's a video, that's a video that you created. It's creating content for people to see, people to read, people to learn, people to ask questions, people to to be engaged with or whatever. So it's all about creating content. And yeah, you got specific people like influencers or whatever. Their job is to content create. That's what they do. And we follow them for that. We love them for that or whatever. But sometimes we have to think like them because we always want to hire these people. Well, let's just say this. If we had all the salespeople that would think like content creators, would we need to hire content creators? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying, but it would definitely help out everything. It would help out your sales team. It would help everything out if we did think like content creators. Let's just say that. I'm not saying we're going to take the jobs from the content creators. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying we can enhance it. Okay, let's say that. Let's say enhance. So anyway, let's move forward. Hotel sales teams or hospitality sales teams. I'm not just limited to hotel. What about hospitality? What about our CVB sales teams? Okay, what about the DMC sales teams? All those DMOs, tourism boards, all those things. They all have sales teams, right? What if they thought like content creators? What would that look like? I don't know. But let's just move forward. So number one, you are the face of the hotel. What? You are? Clients don't just buy meeting space. They buy you. I tell people this all the time. People think that, I represent this brand. And you may well represent that brand, right? But people are not buying the brand. Or they are buying the brand, but the brand they're buying is you, is your brand. It starts off with you. I always say that people don't get me, but maybe now they understand. People are buying you. They're not buying those four walls inside that hotel. They're not buying the sign that says whatever it says on the. No, they're buying you. And how I know that? Because I've been to different hotels and some of the same people will follow me from one hotel to the next. And the brands of the hotels are different. I'm the same person. So they would follow me around like, hey, let me know if you ever leave. We'll follow you wherever you go. Okay. All right. Well, hey, I'm going here. And they'll follow me there. Well, because they're following the brand of Russell. They're not following the brand of whoever's on that damn sign. Well, I didn't mean damn sign, but the sign. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that, I got a little worked up there. But yeah, so just remember that you are the face of the hotel or your organization. So I remember telling I tell a couple people this because they're always, when they post things or whatever, they just became synonymous with the brand. And that's what you want to look for. As a salesperson, you want to be synonymous with the brand. So whatever that brand is, they think about you, they think about the brand. If they think about the brand, they think about you. That's what you want. So when you think about Russell of Hotels, you think about Russell Edmond, right? And Russell Edmond, you think about Russell of Hotels. So I would tell, who's it? Shelby Walker. Who knows Shelby Walker? Shelby Walker is the director of sales and marketing with Visit Berkeley. Well, she was with another place before, okay? And that put her on the map because she was always visible. Everybody would see her. She would be on social media. She would be here. She would be there. Another person I always said this to was Veronica Rivera. Okay, she was with San Diego. Now she's with Sacramento. So believe me, she's going to be doing the same things with Sacramento that she did with San Diego. So those are the things, those are the people. You need to look at those two people and Ernesto Alonso. Look at Ernesto Alonso. Follow all three of those people and see where they are. They've all three got new positions, newer, greater, better positions because people know who they are, because they were visible. Okay, they were visible. They were doing things. They were the face of the brand, and they embraced that. That's the thing. Do you want to embrace it? Some salespeople don't want to embrace it. Some salespeople are afraid to be in front of the camera, so to speak. Well, I don't think you're gonna be very successful if you're afraid to be in front of the camera. I really just don't. I don't think so. I just don't think so. I mean, yeah, maybe you will, but no. There's another level. There's another level that you can go to. So make sure, once again, number one is you are the face of the hotel. Clients don't just buy meeting space or hotels, hotel rooms. They buy you. Show your expertise and personality online. People love that. They love your story. So don't be afraid to do that, okay? Number 2, content builds trust before the first meeting. Sharing food and beverage photos, room tour videos, or behind the scenes team moments make you relatable and top of mind. People won't forget that stuff. If I'm, going behind, the back of the house, we call it the back of the house. That's where no one can see. The regular guest cannot see that, right? Or guests cannot see it. It's where housekeeping is. It's where, food and beverage operations are. Show the back of the house. Make sure it's clean, but show the back of the house, right? And, and talk to people like, hey, I'm just showing a video like, hey, who are you? Hey, I'm Russell. I'm with, I'm a housekeeper or whatever the heck it is. And then keep it moving. If they want to talk, let them talk more. That's fine. It's good. It builds trust in your hotel, right? That you're not afraid to show things that most people don't see, right? You're behind the scenes. That's what people want to see. It's all about creating a story for your hotel, for your destination, whatever it may be. Show the people that normally don't be seen and talk to them like you know them, okay? I mean, we forget about other people. Don't forget about the little people that get you to where you are, right? That are taking care of your clients when they come in the door. That's what you want, right? So make sure content builds trust before the first meeting. Sharing food and beverage photos, room tour videos, or behind the scenes team moments make you relatable and top of mind. You always want to be that. Number 3, LinkedIn is the new sales floor. If you're not posting or engaging on LinkedIn, you're invisible. Who's been hearing me say visibility leads to brand awareness? I don't see any hands, but that's true, right? And and that number 3 couldn't be, so much truer, right? So if you're not posting or engaging, you're invisible. No one knows who the hell you are. So why not create some content? Consistent, valuable posts lead to real conversations and real future business. And that's what you want, right? I always say at the end of the rainbow, there's a pot of gold, right? Well, you got to get to the end of the rainbow, right? Part of that is being visible. You want to be visible. People know you. People engage with you. You want to make sure that it's open to be engaged with, right? So like here, I always invite people, engage with me, go on YouTube, make your comments. I put your comments here on real time. People can see it. We can discuss the comments, whatever the heck it is. Let people know, right? You're a salesperson. You got that job because you were a little bit more outgoing than anyone else. I would think that was the case. I don't know, but I would think so, right? We got to be more into, what am I trying to say? Proactive selling, less into reactive selling. What's the difference between proactive and reactive? Proactive, you're going out and shaking the trees and seeing what comes out, right? Reactive, you're just sitting in your office answering the damn phone. Is that really selling? Cricket, 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 cricket. So, I mean, take it for what it's worth. Like I said, I know now, but I was always one of those that I always had to go out and get business. Business never came to me for whatever reason. All the hotels that I was the sales manager at, business was not calling me. I was calling on business. Okay. So there's a big difference. Are you calling on business or is business calling on you? Okay. So it's a huge difference. And can you go out and shake the trees and see what falls out? Can you eat what you hunt or hunt what you eat? Whatever that term is. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, sometimes you have to go out. Well, a lot of times we have to go out. We just can't be waiting for the phone to ring. Now, if you're in a reactive position, that's your position, then okay, that's fine. That it is what it is. But a lot of sales positions, no, you have to go out and find new business. Ernesto Alonso, I use him as an example. He goes out and find new business. That's what he does, okay? And it's led to other positions because of how well he's done that, right? And he's utilized social media. He's been using that, to create his content. And he goes out, people know who he is because they've seen him, on LinkedIn doing videos about him and his hotel. And that's what you want, right? So be the star of your own show. It's all right. You can be the star of your own show, create content about you and about your hotel. Believe me, I know for a fact because I created my brand this way. Okay. So if I can create this brand, Russell Hotels, you can do the same thing for your and as well as your hotel. So, boom, there you go. Is that it? So, once again, it's three of them, right? Hospitality sales should think like content creators. Number one is you are the face of the hotel. Number two, content builds trust before the first meeting. Number three, LinkedIn is the new sales floor. So, if you want all that in entirety, just go russellofhotels.com, hit the blog button, boom, all the information will be there. Okay? So there you go. See, that's what I'm talking about, right? Straight to the point. Where am I now? 20 minutes? What did I say? 20 to 25 minutes? Okay. I still got about 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, so I'm good. So anyway, real quick, On Air with Russell of Hotels, you know, that live hospitality talk show that I was talking about, comes on every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. That means it's 4 o'clock on the East Coast. So this coming show will be show number 304. What is the topic? I don't know yet. I'll figure that out later, but know that there's going to be a show at 1 o'clock PST, live on LinkedIn, live on YouTube. Those are my two platforms of choice, okay? Then after those have aired, I would, of course, put that on Facebook and some of the other platforms as well. So once again, this is the Hilton Culver City. I said I always showcase a hotel 5 days a week, and I do, and I will. So this is one of the rooms here, okay? So check it out. What you think? Check it out. So we all know tomorrow's the 4th, so you guys be safe. They always say be safe and sane. Have safe and sane fireworks or whatever. Some people have safe and insane fireworks. But anyway, happy 4th to everybody. Do your thing. You know, celebrate family. That's what I always do. It's all about family. You know, people come over or you go over people's house. You know, some people are barbecuing, whatever. I'm all about the non-meat eats, so I can only go to places that have that non-meat eats, or I have to eat before I go, right? So that's a lot of times what I do. I eat before I go because I don't know what the heck these people are going to have. So there you go. Or if they come to my house, they know they're going to have a mixture of everything. So it's going to be some non-meat eats, and it's going to be the stuff that everyone else eats, right? I just don't eat them, right? So anyway, so you can't expect results if you're hiding. I just talked about this. Visibility is not luck, it's strategy. So once again, it's strategy that I do a daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on air on Tuesday. So it's the strategy that I do something 5 days a week because I think it's important that, you know, I share my experiences with people, and that's what I do, right? So I make it a point to do that. You can't expect results if you're hiding. Visibility is not luck, it's strategy. So I'm gonna end it with this. How much time do I have? Oh man, I'm good. I got 2 minutes. Visibility leads to brand awareness. Brand awareness leads to brand excitement. And brand excitement leads to bookings. Bookings equal money, revenue, you know. That's what it's all about, right? That's what we're looking for, right? So make sure we're doing that. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. My information is there. Once again, my email is russell@russellofhotels.com. You can go to my website, russellofhotels.com. My phone number is there, as well as my email, which I just gave you. But if you forget it, it's on my website everywhere. And there you go. I mean, that's it, right? I mean, you have questions, just ask me. You want to call me, do that. I mean, the phone number's there. I'm accessible. I'm 100% accessible. Not many people are this accessible where they want to give you your phone numbers and all that, because I'm here to help, right? I'm here to help. Kind of as one of those people that, you know, if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So there you go. So I'm here to help. People call me all the time with the darndest questions. The darndest questions. What are they? Why is this and why is that? Why do you do this and why do you do that? You know, what's ADR? I mean, I get all these kind of questions because I use a lot of acronyms, because in the hotel world, we use a lot of acronyms, right? So like, I didn't get that. What did you say about that? Oh, okay. Hey, well, this is what I meant. Oh, okay. I got it. So yeah. So no question is crazy. I get them all. So there you go. You can't expect results if you're hiding. Visibility is not luck, it's strategy. Did I say that already? Yeah, I did. Visibility leads to brand awareness. Brand awareness leads to brand excitement. And brand excitement leads to bookings, which is money. And that's all that we want, right? Isn't that everything? Doesn't that kind of sum up everything is what hotels are looking for? Because at the end of the month, what are they looking for? Did you make your goals? Did you make your budget? So what if you're not making your budget consistently, okay? Is there something you're not doing? Are you going out? Are you being visible? Is that the missing link? It could be. I don't know. I really don't know, because I don't know what you do as a salesperson, right? But I guarantee you, this will definitely not hurt you. It will do nothing but elevate your brand. And that's what you want. Elevating your brand. People start to see you, people start to notice you. And guess what? Next thing you know, your phone is ringing or email is coming through because you've given all the information out there. You let people know what you can do. You let people know about your hotel and what you're good at, what the hotel is good at. You've done behind the scenes stuff. People remember that stuff, right? It's memorable. They love it. It tells a story. If your hotel has a story, like this is one hotel downtown that used to be the Bank of Italy, and they still have a vault in the restrooms are in a bank vault. I think that is the darndest detail. I would show so many videos me being in the bank vault and the restrooms are right. So, and the bank vault door won't close, but you can see that it's the bank vault. I mean, it is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in a hotel. They've kept that aspect of it was built in the 20s, 1920s, right? And like I said, it was the Bank of Italy, and it still has a lot of the same character as the bank back in the day. It still has the same architecture, all that kind of stuff, right? So that has a story. But let me ask you this, or you ask me: have you ever seen that online? No. Or has anyone ever told that story? No. I follow them online. They don't talk about that hotel. The people that work there, they don't talk about it. People don't even know it exists, right? It's part of Marriott, right? But people don't know it exists unless you're downtown LA. I'm sure some people do, but you know, if that was my hotel, the whole world would know about it because I'll be talking about it all the time. I'll be showing it. I'll be in that damn bank vault in the bathroom or whatever because it's all about visibility. And if you're not actively showing your hotel, talking about your hotel, um, people forget about it. People forget about it exists. They forget about you, and they go to the hotel across the street. So just make sure that we're doing everything we can to promote that brand awareness for our hotels, for our destinations, for our whatever brands we happen to represent. If that's your brand, your personal brand, then make sure people know about it. That is it. I'm done. I'm getting off of this soapbox now. But until next time, tomorrow's a holiday, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do something tomorrow. We're gonna see, but it's my right to say, you know what, it's a holiday. I can take the day off, but more than likely, I'll probably do something. So anyway, maybe I don't know. I don't know yet, but if I don't see you tomorrow, I will definitely see you on Monday. So anyway, I'm Russell of Hotels, and I'm out. You guys have a great day. Happy 4th. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. And as always, peace.